Alan here, and I want to talk to you parents out there. Bullying is a problem, and we read about it and we hear about it on the news, and kids have even committed suicide because of bullying. And so I want to give you the first tip that you should teach your kids about bullying, especially the physical bullying. Now, when I was a boy, I was taught by my dad, just like a lot of kids were taught by their fathers, just punch the bully in the nose, he'll leave you alone. And I can tell you from experience, that can be effective. However, in today's society, with the zero tolerance rules, if your child punches a bully in the nose, it may stop the bully, but your child is probably going to be expelled too. So the first thing that I teach kids in my self-defense and anti-bullying classes for kids is to be assertive and to set boundaries. And that's actually one of the best things adults can do as well to protect themselves. So I want you to teach your kids this, and I want you to have them practice, because only if they practice with you in a safe environment are they going to be able to do it with a bully. So I want you to teach them a power stance. And I got that language from Bill Kipp, who teaches some of the same things. But the kids will stand in this, not a fighting stance, but their feet and knees are in a position like most athletics. So they're strong here. And their hands are going to be up, their heads are going to be up. And so it's a non-aggressive, non-fighting posture. And they're going to say something like, "Stay back, you're too close. Stop, you're too close." And I want you to teach them that their voice can be a weapon. And through studies that we've done, this is an effective deterrent to a lot of bullies, because bullies are looking for someone that cowers and is passive and afraid, and then it's easy victim. But with an assertive, "Stay back, you're too close," that will often stop a bully. It also will attract attention from teachers and others that your child doing that will not be looked upon as the aggressor and will keep your child out of trouble. And this is the same for adults that I teach, to keep them out of trouble with the police, not being the aggressor, creating witnesses that you didn't want the trouble. That's what the children are going to do too. So I want you to have your child, you play the mean bully, and have your child practice this. "Stop, you're too close. Stay back, you're too close." And make sure they keep that distance from the bully. Now, if the bully does start coming closer, they can take a step back and say, "Stop, I said you're too close," and be a little more assertive. But we also then teach that if that fails, they have to have a backup, and that's when we teach the physical things. And when I'm teaching children and their parents, I make sure they realize that with the zero tolerance rules, they may get in trouble for that. But I'd rather them get in trouble for that than be hurt physically by a bully. But if we practice the power stance, the power assertive vocalization of "stop, you're too close," that will prevent a lot of the physical stuff that goes on in playgrounds, schoolyards, and on the street with our children today. So teach it to them, make them practice until they're comfortable, and it can help your child against bullies.